Hey guys, it's Fiery Moon. Welcome and welcome back if you're returning. I'm here to do a monthly, work and career reading, to see what's going on in that arena specifically. It is a general reading, so it's not for any zodiac sign, but you may want to take a look at your, your, what is it, your sixth house energy, your 10th house energy, and your second house energy, to see where this may or may not resonate for you. So we're going to, jump right in. This is going to be my third time trying to record this video. The first video, as I was shuffling, you guys know I always shuffle, but on camera. But I went to, finish shuffling the deck. I hadn't gotten any cards out. I had just got done shuffling the first deck and my camera cut off. And I'm not sure why. So some of you may be experiencing, someone trying to block you in work and career. There may be some interference going on. But either way, whatever that energy is, we're just going to push through it because what's for you is for you. Especially, for those if you're out there and you're trying to make your own or, create your own business. And it could even be at work too, but I feel like if you're, creating or a creator, you may be experiencing some blocks in, your work and career and business sector. So that did come through. So with that being said, we're gonna, jump right in. I am starting out with the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. I'll then be following up with the Kemper deck, and then the guidance or advice is going to come from the Oracle of the Seven Energies. So the bottom of the deck, after shuffling the animal spirit cards, we have the unicorn, which is, the element of spirit. But it also, and like it's just coming to me now, like with this being at the bottom of the deck, for some of you, spirit may be, trying to protect you from whatever interference is maybe trying to come your way, in regards to business of career, because what this unicorn makes me feel like is like you stand out, you're different, in whatever you do as this unicorn energy, but it's almost like spirit is backing you, they're supporting you, they're behind you. So, know that some of you may work in communication with this dragonfly energy here. Which is air energy, as well as this moth energy here. And some of you, like literally what I'm getting with all of this energy is like some of you may be transforming, like if you work in communications, you may be transforming how communication actually works, which is big. Which is big. For some of you, I'm also getting like, I don't know why this is coming through, but I'm getting like telepathy. So, in that regard, it's making me feel like spirit could be like telepathically connecting with you, or you could be telepathically connecting with others through some type of communication, or a job in communication. You may be, in the 5D connecting with other people that work in that field, that are guiding you to that field. But I feel communication is heavy for you. And I feel like you're transforming that, especially with this moth spirit. For some of you, it's like you're, through the way that you communicate is, almost like in a way like transforming others. Especially with the unicorn and the dragonfly here. Like a dragonfly is like the unicorn of bugs. Like, that's the only way I can say it. You know, of insects. And it makes me feel like, you know, it's a, you know, a graceful energy that you carry, and, you know, you use that energy to communicate as well. Some of you may be needing to step into this unicorn energy by exercising your throat chakra so that you can transform whatever is going on in your business and career. Almost an energy of taking your power back with this Lion card, which is fire energy. But you need to communicate or express yourself, whether it's to a boss, to a business partner, to co-workers, you know? So let's see what actually comes out. Give me an overall energy for the month as it pertains to work and career. Yeah, so for some of you, what we have out right now is the stingray and the octopus, which is an energy, both water energy. But we also have the dragonfly on the bottom again. So what this stingray and octopus is making me feel is like, some of you, I feel like you could be dealing with someone in this stingray energy. To me, the stingray is an energy that looks, how can I put it? Like, it looks, you know, I'm not going to say friendly, but it looks like easygoing. They seem balanced, but it's almost like, it's almost giving me an energy of they'll get you before you get them. And I feel like you may be this octopus here. You know, feeling, you know, confused emotionally about where you're at in a job, in a position, in comparison to this person. Maybe you're not, you know, feeling the partnership if you're in a business partnership. Some of you guys are needing to definitely communicate that you want or you're looking for a change. But for some of you, you know, you are almost like unsure of how to create some type of change within you know, a work situation. Some of you are in a work situation where, in the first scenario where I said you're dealing with like it's almost like an unruly boss or an unruly business partner who like wants things their way or no way, but they're not really partnership minded. And it's confusing you. You know, it's like, well, I thought like we were in this together, or, you know, you're supposed to be someone that I can come to if I want to, you know, if I'm having issues or, you know, looking to change something. And for some of you, it's like you're, you know, as this lion looking for energy of how to, you know, get out of this and, you know, create something of your own. That's really the best way that I can explain it right now. Because for some of you, I feel like you take the brunt of the work as this octopus, and it's like almost like you're tired of it, where the stingray may just like call the shots and direct and give orders. But there's a need to either want to speak up or need to speak up. So let's see what this is about. As it pertains to work and career for the collective, for the month of November, what messages do we need? For the month of November, in regards to the energy and spread surrounding work and career, what messages do we need? Some of you may be like, I'm getting like experience in like headaches, which, you know, that normally comes from, like, honestly having a blocked throat chakra or not using your throat chakra. So it's like the things that you want to say in regards to how you're feeling, you know, it just, you know, it overloads your mind. What messages do we need as it pertains to work and career for the collective in the month of November? If this is in regards to like someone that you went into business with, it's like you're almost seeing like their end goal wasn't your end goal. And now it's like some of you, I feel like you may be stuck with something where this person may be like almost on the way out, like in an energy of like leaving you hanging. Well, let's see. Give me one more. So bottom of the deck, we have change, which is that energy, you know, of this moth here. There's some type of change that's either coming, some type of change that you want to create, some type of change that you're seeking in regards to, you know, work and career. Yeah, because you could be, you know, like for some of you, if you're in business with like family, because we have family room and wealthy man here, there's a masculine energy that like dominates, and the masculine energy doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman. But, you know, it's someone that like it's overseeing what you've built together. Because, I mean, this card does say family room, but for the purposes of this reading, this is almost like the workplace, a place where you come and gather with others. There could be changes going on, and those changes are coming down from a boss, but it's almost like with bad health behind this emperor or this wealthy man energy, because that's what I feel like. This stingray is like an emperor energy. They're not like, it's almost like they don't have the best intentions. They're doing whatever is going on is for the purposes of money, and it's like they're trying to present themselves as, you know, this mature man, but it's like a false mask. They're really coming from an immature place with the Child card. But let's see what comes out. So what messages do we need for the collective as it pertains to work and career? Yeah, it's bad health coming out. And for some of you, you could be this, you know, mature man, however, you know, it resonates for you. But it's like you're almost tired of like pretending to like this job, to want to be in this, you know, work or business partnership. But for some of you, it's like there's almost an air of like feeling obligated to this person because maybe it's someone that you've known since childhood with the marriage card here. Or, you know, you're trying to like stick it through for the purposes of a relationship or, you know, for your child. And I'm, as always, you guys know this is a judgment-free zone. So only you know what, or, you know, only you know how you feel about what you feel you need to do to take care of you and yours. What other messages do we need as it pertains to work and career? Yeah, there's some concern. There's some concern about, you know, what you're doing, how things are being run with the toil and labor, how much you're actually taking on. But, you know, there's this masculine energy here. You could have like a very overburdened or overbearing boss with the official card and the wealthy man. But it almost makes me feel like this official person is spirit, like almost like coming in to intervene for you, because it's like they're almost noticing that you're, you know, taking the brunt of the work. Let's see what else. As it pertains to work and career for the collective, what messages do we need? Yeah, there's going to be some type of change, because we have change coming out with gift. And what that is making me feel like is like whatever change that is about to occur for you in regards to working and career, you're going to be rewarded for that. You're going to be rewarded for either making this change but it also makes me feel like how can I put it, like, because we have thief at the bottom, and that thief card is making me feel like, yeah, you were like being taken advantage of. So whatever change is coming, and I'll get more cards out, but it's just what I'm feeling right now is like whatever change is coming, if you embrace this change, you'll be rewarded for that. So let's get some more cards. Yeah, because you're like, you know, it's like giving me that energy of being overworked and undervalued. And then for some of you, you know, it's like you're being treated like a child. But some of you are, you know, almost like overworking yourself to the detriment of, you know, that it's affecting your health. But it's like you're going to keep, like, you just have to keep going because of a child. What else is going on, Spirit? Some of you really may not be feeling well, but you're like almost like working through whatever, you know, ailments you're having. And then we have imprisonment. So some of you are feeling like you're just, like the concern is like you're just going to be stuck in this job or this cycle. And you can just like do like wishful thinking with the expectation cards. But for some of you, you know, in whatever job you're doing, you know, only you know. Some of you, there's almost like a concern of like going to jail, which is weird. So you're trying to like look for, you know, another way out. You could be trying to look for a way out. Wow, that's a different type of energy, but it's here, so. But yeah, there's some concern of you. What I strongly feel is like you just being stuck and having to like deal with this boss, this job, this business partner. Let's see, any other messages for the collective? So we have high honor and house. That's coming out under the change and gift. And then we have pathway at the bottom. This high honor card feels, you know, a lot like, look, and I was going to say spirit. And up under that, we have the official person, which is like, you know, the divine coming through. And it's almost like, I'm going to clarify that change card. But whatever it is, it's like for some of you, this experience that you're having with work is like creating the, how can I put it? Like, it's almost like creating, or like what's the catalyst to get you onto your spiritual path. It's almost like spirit like intended for you to go through this situation so that, you know, you wake up to like, you don't have to do this. And you know, like I'm hearing like where there's a will, there's a way. And for some of you, you could be gifted like a whole new place. We have the house card here. You know, you could be moving. Like I said, some of you could be going to, you know, a new place, a new job. You know, you may be aligning with a new business partner, but it's almost like spirit is going to take care of, spirit's going to take care of you. And with this wealthy man, it's like they're also going to deal with that boss too, because they're blocking you from actually blossoming as this privileged lady. But for some of you, they're blocking you. You know, this could be that other business partner that's coming in for you as well. And I'm getting this wealthy man two ways, because normally the wealthy man is a couple with the privileged lady, like an emperor and an empress. But what it's making me feel like is like you're about to show this person what it is to be like a real boss, or, you know, a real emperor, because that's the energy that I'm getting off of it. Or they're about to see you like align with someone, a business partner, you know, start your own business, and, you know, you're about to show them how to use like their power the right way. But what is this change card? What is change? Yeah, there's going to be a change to like a partnership, you know, a bit like whatever that is, that there's going to be a change. And we have message of concern with the lovers and that privileged lady again. So you're going to get like, it's almost like this message that you're going to get is going to like change the previous, you know, partnerships. Like I said, for some of you, you may have a business partnership coming in for you with another person, but it creates the balance that you need. Like both of you guys are able to be, you know, bosses and work together. Like the load will be split evenly. And if this is in regards to a position, I feel like if you're in a position right now, you're going to be like transforming out of that. Position altogether. Yeah, because you're already thinking about changing that position, number one. But this in the background is letting me know, like some of you already have the other business partner in mind, which is that privileged lady in the background. And you're already thinking about working with them. Yep. And then we have the death card, which is the ending. Yep. the ending so that you can have a new beginning. Well, let's see what this imprisonment card is. It's like I feel some of you feel the energy of being stuck, but some of you may feel like you may be going to jail, which is, you know, I don't know what you do. So we have poverty, which is making me feel like, you know, for some of you, you're just feeling like, because poverty is like the 5 of Pentacles, and what it's making me feel like is like some of you are like fearing that you're gonna lose everything, which that may be a legitimate concern. But why is imprisonment here? Yeah, with justification, but for some of you, it's like you rather like almost stay in this situation because you feel like it's doing the right thing with the adjudication card here to, you know, support your child or children. But let's look at this high honor. Too many. Give me less cards. Please, Spirit. What is high honor? Yep. So what the high honor card is basically is just here confirming this change with courtship and thoughts. If you go ahead and close out this cycle, you'll be rewarded with, like I said, another job. But you have to, you know, decide to like almost either communicate what you feel, you know, express like you're out of this job, or you know you're not happy there, and that's gonna get the ball rolling. And where some of you are feeling like, you know, like you're gonna, you know, be in a place of lack, Spirit is like, no, this situation is gonna actually put you in position. And with unexpected income, it's going to align you with those you need. And then that way, like, you don't have to worry about your child. You'll actually be able to almost like build and create something for them with the sudden wealth. And be off on, you know, your path. Wow, this was a good reading. I like it. Like it. So let's grab guidance or advice. What's the guidance or advice in regards to this energy and spirit? Being guided to clarify this house card too, so maybe someone out there wants to know what specifically this house card means, which, you know, what I'm getting and initially got off of it was, you know, your own establishment, but we can see what it is. Let me just get these ready. What's the guidance or advice as it pertains to work and career for the month of November for the collective? And I just got like homie, lover, friend. Give me one more. So I don't know if, you know, whoever you're thinking of aligning with business, like you may even be able to, you know, or a love relationship may come out of that as well. That's only for some of you. but it's like, you know, homie, lover, friend. It's someone that's, you know, your homie, your lover, and your friend. Now with the house card, we have the main female and thief. Which that is making me feel, because then we have the privileged lady here, who is, so whether, oh, how can I word this? Like, because this is a feminine energy, but it's not this privileged lady, obviously, that you're, you know, thinking about collaborating with. If it's in regards to business, but it's almost like if this is happening, you know, within a workplace and not within like a business partnership, there was like another feminine energy involved in trying to take from you. And like almost like this woman was in cahoots with the boss. It could have been like the manager, or, you know, like, I don't know, like a team lead. I don't know. Give me one more for the house. Yeah, they were working against you. There was a masculine and a feminine energy working against you in business and career. Give me one more for the house. It could have, like I said, been another coworker. Yeah. They were trying to, like, almost in a way, like, keep their connection that they had, like, or being in cahoots, hidden from you with the false person. So maybe you didn't know that they were working together, but you're going to find out. And it's going to, like, it's almost like a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise, because then you know, you'll still, like, I still feel that energy of you, you know, establishing something on your own outside of this person, because they were like plotting against you with another person. And confirming that is the false person. So and then the bottom of the deck, moving on to the guidance or advice, we have a grand symphony. Like I said, you're gonna hear about this. This is gonna be something that, you know, is going to be, you know, it's going to be, for one, I feel like it's going to be obvious, but it's also going to be loud. Whatever was trying to be orchestrated behind your back, because like I said, I tried 3 times to record this video and it cut off on me. So there is somebody didn't want this message to come out, but I'm just the messenger. Only you know what's going on in your situation. But there's something going on behind the scenes that, you know, for one, spirit is, you know, protecting you from. But there is like some type of interference in regards to this message getting out. But it's going to be loud and clear. So what's the guidance or advice for the collective? What's the guidance or and advice, for the collective as it pertains to business, work, and career for the month of November? What's the guidance or advice? I just heard like it's all coming to a head. Yeah, look, a higher view. And then again, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Grand Symphony. Yep. So I'm actually going to read this higher view. Because for some of you, this is a view that you're going to have. You're going to be able to see you're going to be seeing this situation from a higher perspective. Or for some of you, you could be hearing like about this, like someone could, you could hear about this shit depending on, it could, like, this is something that could be going on like globally. Who knows? It's business and career. Like on a global scale, on the global stage. So a higher view, it says the key concepts: seeing from a higher perspective, conscious neutrality, letting go of judgment and assumptions, non-attachment, and the ability to remain unbiased. Sometimes our lives are suction cupped to the end of our noses and we can't see beyond ourselves. This happens to everyone once in a while. We fall into an automatic response to life and react from a learned conditioned place rather than one of awareness. Being in reactivity keeps us repeating old patterns. Conversely, the avoidance of our triggers could keep us in our comfort zone, policing our attempts at new things. The way to be successful in your endeavor to connect with others is to step out of your sticky perception of the world. Imagine yourself sitting back on the back of a bird 1,000 feet above your life. Wouldn't your perspective change? From a higher point of view, you can see for miles. You can let go of naming or blaming the obstacles in your way and instead easily discover a path to more beautiful and compelling vistas. More can become available to you in all aspects of your life when you're able to step back and get a little distance. You can wait before responding. Be more graceful in your interactions and see how everything is connected and every experience is a gift. The world is wide open for you today. All you have to do is move to higher ground, be mindful, and celebrate the spectacle of life's dance. And again, like, I think, like, for a lot of you, like, especially if you're in business partnership with someone that you've known or you've dealt with for a long time, maybe someone you have history with, you're seeing them in a different light. Because, like they say, it's always the ones that you think won't that will. And it's like, if this person, and I'm not even going to make it exclusively to the business partnerships, but I feel it heavily. Some of you don't think like your bosses will have it out for you, or there'll be other coworkers trying to work against you. We all go through that workplace drama where people is worried about what you're doing instead of what they're doing, and, ready to tell on you when they're doing the same, like, stupid shit like that. But I think this perspective was almost, like I said, a blessing in disguise, so that you can identify and see, those people or, those jobs that really don't have your best interests at heart. They, they want you to do great, but never better than them. And that's what it feels like. And some people, they don't want you to surpass your boss. So they'll work, you don't believe it, but they'll work against you. And, like I said, when this Stingray card first came out, it's like, I'll get you before you get me energy. And it's like, for what though? Like, we two different people. How about you take some notes? Like, instead of trying to be, shady or go behind my back and do something that potentially, could hurt me, knowing that, I have, maybe you have a family to provide for. You have to provide with yourself. And anybody that's willingly or, determined to mess with somebody else's livelihood, you better be ready for that karma, boy. Like, who are you to try to mess up someone else's money because you're mad that they're better than you? And that's only your perception. So that's not nothing on this person. That's, that reflects on you. But that was the work and career reading for the month of November. Y'all just, as always, I'm sending love and light. Spirit got y'all. You are protected. So just, you're gonna make it through this in whatever situation you're working out of. So as always, I thank you for tuning in with me. Sending you love and light, and I will see you guys the next reading. All right, later.